Yo, yo, welcome to day 35, baby. It's already going to be a great day. I've gotten on the scale and it is moving in the right direction. Granted, all your days are going to be better when the scale is moving. It just juices you up, gets you fired up for what we're about to do. Workout wise, we're going to go over some scale stuff today, show you a great scale, a scale I've been using for years. Last night, the temperature was 81 in my apartment at 9:30 when I went to sleep. Went to sleep with the fan on and the slider open. So it's already gorgeous outside. Going to be in the 80s again today. And that makes for a good day. We're going to make that chimichurri for Sunday football, Super Bowl today. So I got to get all the ingredients for that. And again, if you're interested in making the same thing, I have the recipe under shorts. It's only a minute long, and it's a great thing to bring to a Super Bowl party. And keeps right in your health-conscious area. Dip a little flank steak in there, a little chip, and you're good. Banging. All right, we're going to go ahead, get up, shut these fans off. Want to make our juice. Want to talk about the scale, get on the floor, do some stretching, take our pill, and before we know, we're out the door. So let's go ahead and get up, shut these fans off. It was nice to go to sleep in February with the fan on and the slider open, I got to tell you. So we'll dip on into here, and I'm going to try to put this as close to the phone as possible so you can see. And if you need to pause the video, you can do that. So I have the Renpho scale. I've had it for a long time. It's Renpho Health now is the app that works with this. So 161 today shows the date. As we dip into the next picture, it breaks everything down. You see I'm all in green. That's a good thing. Red and yellow, I think, are the other colors. I rarely see them. Thank God. You can pause this, take a closer look at it, but it gives a detailed information on each number, where you're supposed to be, what it means to be out of whack, what it means to be in whack, and I really think it's fitting. So if you want to take a look at all of these, just freeze on the video so you can see and you can read what it means. This is the next one. It is the body fat. I'm 11.7% body fat, which is really good. Going to be down to about 10.2 when we're finished. So just pause these if you want to see more information and you want to read about it. Just pause it on there and you can do that. So we are on to subcutaneous fat. That's the fat that's going to be right under the skin. The fat that's going to screw up you see in your abs. Visceral fat. This is the one that's over the organs. You read more about it. I'm a 5, right where you want to be. I think I've been as low as 4 before. And we're nearing the end. Hold on. Bear with me. So visceral, and then we got body water. How much water your body holds on to. This is why we drink the branched chain amino acids to at least have 8 of these a day. Then we have muscle mass. Your muscle mass subtracted by your weight equals, and then the last one's going to be bone mass. And you can get detailed information about each one of these by reading and pausing your video. And protein, how much protein your body's taking in. Scale's going to do all that. I mean, it's really not that expensive either, the scale. This is BMR. Gives you information about that. so that you can learn as well while you're doing this. This is my age on here. I'm going to be 52 in July, but it says for my metrics, I should be 47. So that's really good. And that's the last one. So really good checkout. And obviously, if you don't want to get too detailed into everything else and you just want your weight, you have that. 161 taken on the 5th of February, 161 flat. So we're not that far away from breaking our goal and not that far away from where we were. By Monday, we should definitely be there. I'm on track. I feel good, even if we cheat a little bit on Super Bowl Sunday. And as my boy said before, try not to cheat, but certain events in your life, you're not going to just not go. I'm not going to not watch the Super Bowl with all my friends because I'm on a diet. I'm just going to have to eat a little smarter. So that is that. We are in business. We're going to make our juice. I'm a little tanner today. Got a chance to lay out yesterday with some 15. Felt great. Just taking a nap outside. Letting the sun beat down in February, it's even better. Makes me feel good. So, making our juice, getting dialed in. I'm super pumped to go to the gym today. Extra pumped on those days where the scale is exactly where you want it to be. And for it to be on 161 after having a couple slices of pie a couple days ago and still be exactly where I want, that's what I'm talking about. So you don't cheat on your diet ever. We don't ever put those parameters in place. We never say you're going to cheat. But if you get to a certain point, you've been cutting for a long time, and you have a craving, don't limit yourself and become an asshole to the rest of the world. If it's pizza, have 2 pieces of pizza. Don't have a whole pizza. And you'll fill up rather quick, and then you'll be back on track. But to limit that from yourself, to take that away from what you may put in your body, and then what that's going to do to your brain for the next 6 weeks, all you're going to do is crave pizza. And then what's going to happen? You're going to get to the end of the program, and you're going to gorge, or right before the end, or in a month from then, you're going to gorge yourself, and you're going to eat a whole pizza. Don't do that. You get a craving, as long as it's not a craving all the time, as long as it's not something you can't just push away like it's a real craving, have it. But do a smaller portion of it and get rid of that craving and get your ass back on track. So, to limit really just holds us back, but it's got to be a realistic limit. It can't be something that is going to completely throw you off. Like, you can't go eat 5 candy bars. You're craving a candy bar, cut it in thirds, throw it in the freezer, and when you have a craving, have one of those thirds. Little tricks and tips to get you through what we got to get through. All right. I got a little sip of juice. We're going to get on the floor. We're going to bang some stretches. We're going to put on our sweatpants. Even though it's nice out, I still wear the sweats until it's like 100 degrees. Because whatever additional weight that I can take off my body while I'm doing cardio, while I'm doing fitness, that heating up, metabolism starts to kick in even harder, and we're burning more calories. So I don't mind the heat. Some people hate the heat, love the cold. I hate the cold, love the heat. And I really feel when you're in great shape, heat doesn't bother you at all. Like, I live on the 3rd floor of my condo, right over the pool. I love it up here. I never get tired. It's never a pain in the ass. And I always look at it like I get a chance to do free stairs when I'm doing it. So that's another little tip and trick. If you're ever feeling like, oh, crap, I got to do it, whatever it is in your life, if you think about it like it's going to help your workout, it's going to help your fitness. If you have to carry groceries, it's going to help your forearms, your shoulders, your back, whatever it is. You got to lift mulch in the backyard, or you got to dig a hole, or think about it in a fitness sense. It'll help propel you further. All right, enough about that shit. Let's get on the floor. Let's bang some stretches. Let's get our body feeling good. Legs look beat up. All right, because I'm an active human. I'm not just sitting around all day, baby. I got the slider open right now. Nice cool breeze rolling in. Feels super good. It'll be one of those windows down. It's like, almost feels like the first day of spring. You know, when you're in winter all year long, and then that first day, it's absolutely gorgeous. You got the windows down. You got your favorite songs jamming. And that just feeling that takes over you. That's how it feels. But we're in February. That's why I love it out here, baby. If you're still living back east and you're cold and you hate the cold, think about moving. Hey, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And I did it solo. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, when you know it's right, it's not scary. I gotta sneeze. I also knew when I moved out here that not a lot would change. It would be relatively the same as what I did back east. The only difference would be I'd be doing it in the west. When you start your day through habit, like we start with the stretching, with making the juice, with packing the bag, with doing a video, that's how your day starts to matter where you're living on earth. And that's what I love about fitness is it's that comfort of doing the same thing. It's almost like having a buddy. The gym's almost like a best friend that I can bring with me all through life. And I never feel alone. Back down, left side. And that's how I pretty much carried it since I've been out here. I do exactly the same routine in the morning that I did back east that I've been doing for 13 years. So I'll bring this left leg back. And when you're comfortable really in that space, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. You'll meet people, especially if you're a gym person, you'll meet people. Because we're a smaller group that really cares about fitness. You'll see the same guys every day at the gym or the same girls every day at the gym. And you'll give that acknowledgement, that head nod. And that head nod really means, hey, I see you. I see you doing work. When everybody else is out at the bar and drinking and you're here every day, I see you. And that's what that head nod means. Doing the groin. Just keep showing up, baby. Just like in your life, just keep showing up. You're going to be all right. That scale also that I talked about before, that Renpho scale, you can find it on Amazon. There's probably a bunch of really good scales. This fit in my price range. I think it was like $40 when I bought it, but I bought it over 10 years ago because I was curious what my body fat was. In that range, it's not going to be exact. There's no exact science. Not even a DEXA scan, which I had on the East Coast, is exact. That's why you want to overall have a good physique that you're proud of, not just in numbers, but that looks good to you. Because numbers, they mean a lot, but they don't mean a lot. All right, lower back. Really dip into the stretch. I'm excited to bang pull-ups and push-ups because my weight is nice. How I carry my weight is nice. Like how it feels. Feels really good. Go ahead and dip these shoulders. Feels great. I'm gonna bang these toes real quick. Oh, baby, that feels good. Toes the other way. And we'll lean back. Oh, foot crack. It's always good. Get the quad, get the lower back. Feels nice. All right, baby. We're about to go in, take our pills, and throw our favorite sweatpants on. Let's go. Gotta blow my nose out to that sneeze. All right. Pardon me for that. All right, pills. Yesterday I got in the car. I couldn't remember if I took my pills or not because I didn't do it in the video. Therefore, I couldn't remember if I did it at all. And that's why we want to remember. So if I don't do it in the video, there's a good chance it's probably not getting done. All right. Psyched, 161. Tomorrow, very potential to be lower. 160 and a half. I'd even take that. I'd be happy with that. All right. Going to put the other trainers on today. The red ones. Yesterday I wore the white ones. Not really trainers, just a Hoka shoe. But the red ones I really like for... I got a lot of stray string in my favorite sweatpants. I could feel it yesterday when I was walking on the treadmill. All right, feel good. When I wear these for a couple days, they get that loose feel to it. But all you got to do is just wash them. I usually wear them 2 days and then I wash them. They're gym clothes, baby. You know what I mean? And oh man, slept. What did I sleep? 10 hours last night? When I laid out in the afternoon and took a little nap yesterday afternoon, with the sunscreen, suntan lotion, this dry stuff, this shit is fire. I used to use 4 back in the day, but I don't think CVS does 4 anymore. I just have skin tone where I get super dark in the summer. I have olive skin, so I get super dark in the summer, and I rarely burn. I think I burned once in my life. I had some friends working in the restaurant business in St. Thomas. So we've been in the business so long, a lot of my friends, they would go to a tropical location, live for like basically nothing, and work in a, big hotel, big restaurant, make loot, make bank, and pay like $400 for a fat place for rent. Because you're living with the locals. You know what I mean? That's something I wish I did when I was younger. I didn't listen to myself enough when I was younger. I think that would be my only regret. I listened to the rest of the world telling me what I could or could not achieve in my life. And my parents, although I love them to death, I think they doubted me a lot. And they're great parents, but you gotta go on your own accord. No one thinks you're gonna make it until you make it. Stop listening to everybody else and start trusting yourself. And this is ways, if I had gotten into fitness earlier, I probably would have trusted myself. But everything works out for the best. Everything works out for the reason. I'm in God's plan anyways. Doesn't have anything to do with what I want. Just following the course, baby, and doing the best I can. We got our shoes on. We took our pill. We got our bag packed. We talked about the scale a little bit, which is important. If you have any other questions about that, reach out. I'll try to give you the information that you need. and we're going to go bang 35, day 35. Feeling good about that, feeling excited. Hey, like, share, subscribe, and always, for God's sakes, take care of each other.